Welcome back to Turbo Wheels. Today we're taking a deep dive into a car that's been quietly making headlines all year, the 2027 Honda Accord. Now, if you've been paying attention to the rumor mill, you already know there's a lot of noise around this car. Some outlets are calling it a total reinvention. Others are saying Honda is playing it safe. So today, we're cutting through the speculation and breaking down exactly what we know, what's confirmed, and what's still up in the air. Let's get into it. Let's start with the styling, because this is where things get interesting. Honda has already rolled out an updated version of the Accord in Japan, and while it's not the dramatic redesign some fans were hoping for, it's definitely a meaningful refresh. You're getting a reworked front fascia with a new grille pattern, slimmer headlight graphics with clear turn signal lenses instead of the old orange ones, and body-colored trim replacing a lot of the black plastic pieces from before. The higher trims even get a body-colored front grille and a matching shark fin antenna, which honestly gives the whole car a cleaner, more upscale look. Around back, expect updated taillights and a tidied-up bumper design. Now here's the twist: insiders are saying this Japan update is really just a warm-up act. Sources close to Honda America have hinted that the real transformation is coming later, in the second half of 2027, with styling reportedly inspired by Honda's wedge-shaped Zero Series electric concept. So depending on when you're watching this, you might be looking at two very different versions of the same car. Moving inside, don't expect a revolution here either, at least not yet. The current Accord's cabin is already one of the most upscale in its class, with that clean, tiered dashboard, the honeycomb mesh trim covering the air vents, and a display that sits proudly on top rather than being sunken into the dash. For 2027, reports suggest we could see larger displays, some new trim materials, and small tech refinements, but the overall layout should stay familiar. Under the surface, though, Honda has been talking up a next-generation hybrid platform that's set to roll out starting in 2027, and this is where it gets technical. This new platform is reportedly around 90 kilograms lighter than what the Accord uses now, and Honda is targeting over 60% parts commonality across the models that will share it. That's a big deal for manufacturing efficiency, but more importantly for us as drivers, a lighter platform generally means better handling, quicker acceleration, and improved fuel economy without Honda having to reinvent the wheel. Now let's talk engines, because this is usually the part everyone skips straight to. On the gas side, expect the Accord to carry over its familiar turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder, which currently puts out 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. It's not a powerhouse, but it's smooth, efficient, and more than enough for daily driving. The star of the lineup, though, remains the hybrid. Overseas, the EEHEV system pairs a 2.0-liter engine with dual electric motors, and in the US, that setup is rated at 204 horsepower. What makes the hybrid special isn't raw power, it's how it delivers that power. Instant torque from the electric motor gives you that smooth, confident surge off the line, and fuel economy numbers in the current model are already hitting 51 city and 44 highway miles per gallon. With the new lighter platform Honda's been teasing, don't be surprised if those numbers creep even higher. Speaking of the new platform, Honda's engineers have also been talking about a completely reworked approach to body rigidity. Instead of just making the whole structure stiffer everywhere, they're optimizing how the body manages load transfer specifically during cornering. In plain English, that means better grip and composure when you're pushing the car through a turn, without sacrificing the comfortable ride Accord owners have always loved. Honda's own words are that they want this car to feel sporty and pleasant at the same time, and if the engineering checks out, that's a genuinely exciting combination for a family sedan. Now, the question everyone actually wants answered: price. Honda hasn't released official US pricing yet, but we do have a solid reference point. In Japan, the updated 2027 Accord starts at roughly 5.9 million yen, which converts to around $37,000. Given how Honda typically prices the Accord here in the States, expect the base trim to land somewhere in the low $30,000 range, climbing up toward the high 30s or even 40 for a fully loaded hybrid touring trim with all the safety tech, including Honda's excellent Sensing 360+ suite. So where does that leave us? The 2027 Honda Accord is shaping up to be a car of two chapters. What's landing on dealer lots first is a tasteful, familiar refresh, sharper looks, the same reliable and efficient powertrains, and a lighter, smarter platform underneath. But if the rumors hold up, a genuinely bold redesign could be waiting in the wings later in the year. Either way, the Accord continues to prove why it's stuck around for 50 years as one of the most trusted names in the segment. That's going to do it for today's video. Let us know in the comments, are you excited for a more radical redesign, or do you prefer Honda keeping things familiar? Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. This has been Turbo Wheels, and we'll see you soon.